Describing the process of the referral and eligibility determination for special education services is when the school staff or parents may initiate a formal evaluation at any time in order to assess if a student has a disability that is affecting their academic performance. The school needs the parent sign and informed consent. The diagnosis of a learning disability in a kid is made by a team of professionals from different fields. A student must qualify for special education if they have a disability or a learning need that cannot be satisfied by regular classroom settings, and regular education, even with reasonable adjustments made for them. After receiving a referral, the school has 60 days to conduct the assessment. The child's eligibility for the services is determined at the IEP meeting, which must take place within 30 days of a child receiving disability diagnosis. The IEP needs to be reviewed again 12 months have passed since the first developed. Describing the roles of a general education teacher and special education teacher participating in a multidisciplinary team that determines eligibility. When working in a multidisciplinary team, general education teachers and special education teachers must always guarantee that parents are involved in the IEP meeting. The special education teacher and the general education teacher must work together to organize the IEP sessions at all times when parents can attend. Once the youngster is determined for eligible for service, once the youngster is determined to the eligible services, the multidisciplinary team will meet with the families to arrange services and hold IEP conference to discuss services and evaluations. The plan specifics the individual goals, which should be linked to the assessment. The IDA demands that the president of the multidisciplinary team is comprises a parent, general education teacher, special education teacher, school district representative, and any education expert who can interpret assessment results. The general education teacher role should attend IEP meetings as in charge of the academic instructions. The special education teacher's responsibility is to always present throughout the IEP meeting to ensure data is collected, analyzed, and treatments are modified as needed. The multidisciplinary team will collaborate to develop an IEP goal, address any parent concerns, and fulfill particular needs to that student. Addressing the importance and understanding typical development when evaluating students to determine eligibility for special education services is when evaluating students for special education services, it is crucial to have a solid understanding of the relevance of the typical development. The significance of this lies in fact that evaluation is the initial step that must be taken before a disadvantaged child may begin the process of receiving special education services. They are always going to have questions, and it's going to always be questions from the parents to the teachers when they first meet and discuss the child's initial examination. Whether that meeting take place in person or over the phone, as educators, one of our primary goals is to ensure we are able to address any questions or concerns that the parents may present with us and the information that they may have for us. And then to identify one formal and informal assessment education teachers may use for their portion for an evaluation report is approaches to an informal assessment are methods that can be integrated into both the daily activities of the classroom and the educational content that is being taught. Testing at the start and finish of the school year is an example of formal assessment, which makes a certain way of things that can be interrogated into a daily activities and curriculum of the classroom. Thank you.